Okay, I have an original effect to share with you today. As you can see, I have 24 cards of various values, suits, and colors. Okay, so we'll go ahead and gather them. Now we're going to mix the cards thoroughly, as you will see. I'm going to deal out the cards into 4 piles, kind of like in a diamond configuration here, or a 4-hour clock. Okay, and then from there, believe it or not, we're going to Rosette shuffle these piles together, okay? Now, if you don't know what the Rosette shuffle is, it is a fun one to learn and perform, okay? So what you do for this is you just spin the packets, kind of twirl them, same thing here, and then I need you to come in here and just gather them up, and they'll just randomly interlace in some crazy way. So you can just come in here. Now sometimes you may have to kind of spin the cards to get them, this time it wasn't too bad, to get them to interlace. But that is a 4-way Rosette shuffle. What a mess. And now from here, I'm going to Klondike 4 pairs of cards to the table. Klondike is where you take the top and bottom cards off as one. Okay, and for this, we'll actually just need 8 random cards. We'll work with these. Now, we like to have half of these face up, partly so that we can see what's going on. So would you like me to flip the outer pairs face up or the inner pairs? It's your choice. Outer pairs, okay, very good. Would you like the pile stacked from left to right or right to left? Your choice, left to right. Okay, very good. Now from this point, you're making all of the important decisions because we're going to mix the cards thoroughly, actually, if we haven't already, with all of the mixing we've done. So I just dealt that into 2 piles. Now you have a few choices here. We can flip either pile before we do some random stacking, or flip both of them, or flip neither of them. Okay, would you like to flip either pile or just leave them as is? Flip the left one. Okay, very good. How would you like these stacked? Right on left. Okay. Also, at any point, we can actually flip the whole packet over and work from the other side if you would like to. Okay. So do you want to work with the packet as is or flip it? You want to flip it? Okay, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and just deal out into 2 piles again. Would you like either one of these piles flipped? You don't. Okay. How would you like them stacked? Right on left? Okay. Why don't we just do one more of these? Should we work with the packet as is or flip it? Your choice. Just leave it as is? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and deal into 2 piles. Would you like to flip any of these? Or both of them? That'd be fine. You want both flipped? Okay, that's fine. How would you like these stacked? Left on right. Okay, very good. Finally, some additional mixing you could offer to the spectator if you would like is something called the mange over under. So let me just show you that. You push the top card into your other hand. The next card goes over. The next one goes under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay. Now we can work with the packet as is or flip it over as before, or even stop here with the mange shuffle. Would you like to do any more of the mange shuffling? Just one more? Should we flip the packet first? Your choice. Yes, okay, that's fine. So I flipped it. So you want one more mange over under. But just know that when you go to perform this, you can perform as many as the spectator calls for with random flipping of the packet in between those mange shuffles. Okay? And then we're almost done here. We're going to deal out the cards here into 4 piles. And we'll give you the same options. Would you like the outer ones flipped or the inner ones flipped? You want the inner ones flipped this time. That's just fine. And now we can randomly stack these piles. Which one should I pick up first? The one with the 6, far left, far right, and then the one with the jack. Okay, very good. And then we're almost done here. I'll go ahead and just give it what's called a Charlier shuffle. And if you'd like to learn this mixing procedure, I'll add a link in the description below. But most importantly, I need you to come in here and make a final cut anywhere you'd like and complete the cut. Okay, very good. So To finish, we'll just deal out the cards into 2 piles, and I have a written prediction off to the side that we'll take a look at right now. Now, what in the world could I have predicted would happen here with all of this? Okay, so one pile will consist of cards whose value names contain what? At least one E. Okay, well, let's just kind of look at these here. Maybe we'll take a look at this one. Those are face up, so let's just turn them all face up so we can see them here. So is it true that one pile will have cards with value names that contain at least one E? See, 7 has 2 E's in it. That's fine. Queen has 2 E's. 9, N-I-N-E, has an E. And 3 has 2 E's. Okay, well, this one's looking to satisfy that first part. Okay, what's the second half of this prediction? The other pile will consist of cards that don't contain any E's in their value names. No E's at all. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So we'll move these over. So is it true that no E in King? Yep, there's no E. There's an I, but no E. Jack, no E in that name. 6, there's certainly no E in 6. Finally, we're just hoping there's no E in this card value name, and there is not. TWO, no E in that name. Whoa! So how in the world did we do that? Okay, well, all you need to do for this is you begin with that packet of cards or similar. So the 24 cards I showed you, the top 12 were cards that had, I believe, it doesn't matter what order you stack these sets of 12, but have at least one E in their names. So the first half, so first 12, and then the bottom half were cards that don't have any E's in their card value name. Okay, so essentially you take those 2 groups, create those 2 groups, randomly stack them, display that for the spectator. They're not going to see anything, okay? They won't see any structure there. And then from that point on, if you just perform the steps that I showed you and give the spectator the options that I also offered you, this will work for you. And in the description below, I'll give an overview of this effect, the mathematics driving it, and links to videos talking about the structure being used here. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.